editing these VODs a little bit and uploading them as like actual episodes. Don't know how long that's really gonna take. Um, but at some point, I will trim these VODs down. So these aren't going to get uploaded immediately. These will, I mean, they'll be on the Twitch page for a while, unedited, but I want to put them on YouTube in a more documentable state. But I don't think we need to stay on the starting soon screen anymore, because we've got a banger ass layout. At least, best I could do in like an hour. Let me move my mic, actually.
There it is.
There we go, there we go.
You mean the microphone on your cat ear headphones?
No, not that one. I have a different mic.
Oh, I see.
Right here. Bigger, way more expensive.
Big.
Glad you do. Okay. So, I don't know if we should wait any longer. I think we might as well just jump into things. Get the quiz music off. I don't think I'm going to be playing any music during the stream, just so that I can put stuff in post. But we ready to begin, you four? So, maybe. All right. So, this is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon: Defiant Traveler. It is a tabletop game hosted by yours truly, Ceramic, using the PokeRole. What do they even call it? It's a system, a module. I don't remember. I don't know what the correct term for it is, but tabletop game. Yeah, sure. There you go. The PokeRole, using specifically the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon add-on. So, I have created us here a campaign from scratch. It's going to be quite the long-term campaign. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be going on for quite a while. So, did we want to introduce everyone now, or did we want to do that whenever y'all's characters come into play?
I feel like...
You want to do it right now? Okay, so we'll go clockwise, starting here with you. I have here a wonderful man by the name of Sir Waddle. And who is it that... Dewey. And you're playing a Sir Waddle. I almost said a Sir Waddle. Did you want to give a brief introduction to your character?
He's a little shit that's done nothing with his life. A little nepo baby.
A little shit that's done nothing with his life. Awesome. And then next up down the line, we have, featuring Kai, playing who exactly?
Zora, a little ball of, I have no idea, pure terror and mischief.
Okay, I think a few of us are echoing, but that's fine.
I think it's Bear.
Yeah, it's mostly Bear.
Yeah, dude. Is it so...
Check yourself, Bear.
Do you use speakers?
No, I just have really loud headphones.
Do you want to give us a brief introduction on Zora? Because Zora is also a custom Pokemon.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know what to say.
That's okay. We can wait. Well, I mean,
you named
we'll
it
get to
Zoramite.
Yeah, it's Zoramite. It's meant to be the first of a 3-stage evolution line for Zeraora.
Oh, that's gonna be a ton of fun later, having a mythical on the team. Um, it's very wonderful, very wonderful. Next up we have Rosemary Congo.
Hello, hi.
And who is it that you're playing?
I'm playing a Benefit.
Are you eating something?
Yeah, I was about to say, are you eating something?
This is such a bad time. I was midway through an English muffin. and-
Okay, we'll get back to you. We'll do you last. And the third up is not Rosemary Congo. We have Big Bear.
My character's name is Zap, and he's a Dynamo, but he is a Dynamo shaped by the disaster that happened. What is it?
Oh, we'll
Defiant
get into
Dawn.
that.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
get into the backstory here in a second.
he's a Nivolian Dynamo that likes eating a lot.
Yeah, so we don't have an actual portrait for Nivolian Dynamo just yet. We will get that set up eventually. We'll get around to it. But yeah, there's Zap, Big Bear's character. Now, Rosemary, are you still English muffined?
I am no longer held down by the English muffin.
All right,
I'm
well,
here to Rosemary. I'm here to play Benefit and poison people. A whole lot of people. Tons of them.
just
Uh,
poisoning everyone left and right. I like it. I like it.
That's my plan. Character's a little weird, but I thought it was something I came up with kind of on a whim, and I'm very excited to really just go through with her. Slavery. Big word.
Oh, nice. All right, well, we've all done introductions in the past. We had a session 0, admittedly way too long ago for everyone. So hopefully you guys are still familiar with how this module works. But I figured I should give some background on the actual campaign itself. So, this campaign, it takes place in a custom region, a brand new region in the Pokemon world, known as the Novolo region. It is a region mostly covered in desert, though there are very large chunks of the region that aren't just sandy and dusty and crappy and awful. It's a region that has been shaped recently. A couple years back in this region, when it was still populated and popular for that matter, there was a bit of a disaster that occurred. This shining light appeared in the sky and brought about a dawn like no other. This event is known as the Defiant Dawn, and it just wreaked a bunch of havoc around the region, really. All sorts of natural disasters occurred. The region became very harsh for humans, but Pokemon were allowed to flourish. And certain Pokemon were able to take in this light and transform into a brand new, much more dangerous form, that being called a Deviant Pokemon. Now, the Defiant Dawn happened a few years ago, compared to the current time. And as of right now, the region is currently trying to pick itself back up from the aftermath of the Defiant Dawn. During that disaster, all of the humans, all the trainers, all the regular people had fled the region because it was deemed unsafe for humanity. And a lot of Pokemon had to be left behind. It was very hard to evacuate an entire region, and those that stayed and ignored that warning were left, not great, we'll just put it that way. And after the Defiant Dawn, the Novolo region was considered completely hazardous. No one's really allowed to enter. Every once in a while, though, there are boats and planes and whatnot with trainers that sneak in, but they quickly find out why exactly people don't go to the Novolo region anymore. But we're not playing as humans. We're not playing as trainers. We're playing as Pokemon. We're a Pokemon mystery dungeon, of course. So, of course, we're a team of 4. Well, we're not a team just yet. We will be soon. But in the Novolo region, there is a section that we're going to be zoning in on. In the sessions that took place before this point, um, all of your stories ended pretty abruptly, if I will admit. Now, there is a section I need to find exactly what it's called. I believe it is known as the Orchard Colossus. It is a section in southwestern Novelo. For those of you that can see the map, which is just the players, it's this green chunk right down here. That's where we're going to be starting. It's a large forested grove of sorts that has settled in neatly on the southwestern edge of Novolum. All of the trees or all the plants there really are like berry plants and fruit trees and bushes or whatnot. Pretty much everything here is growing some sort of edible matter and at a rapid pace as a result from the Defiant Dawn, which sort of set the natural balance way off whack. So here in the northern edge of the Orchard Colossus is where we are going to begin our story. I'll go ahead and put a little... What? Is this a map? No. Place on this layer. Okay. I hate Roll20 sometimes.
Big ass dot.
Yeah, but this is what we're going to be using to indicate certain things. I know the people watching can't really see it, but you guys can.
Where who's important.
Yeah, exactly. Those of you watching after the fact, we don't really care about you. But we're going to be starting in a place known as the Symphonic Tower. It's a large ivory tower in sort of the northern edge of the Orchard Colossus. But most of you don't know you're in a tower. In fact, only one of you does, and we'll get to that in a second. Should we roll to see whose perspective we'll be starting with? Or does anyone
Gambling.
volunteer? Yeah?
Do I get my one missing health back from my session
You guys are fully healed. Yeah. You guys are fully healed. don't worry about that.
My token.
Your session 0 took place like a week ago compared to this, so you guys are fully healed. Yeah, everyone roll a d20,
So I'm
and we'll
not
go.
dead.
You're not dead. Don't worry about that. I don't think you did die. I think you just got beat up pretty bad. Bear, are you kidding me? That's your profile picture on Roll20.
Duh.
I just saw it because I have pictures minimized.
That's how I picture him now.
That's
Yeah,
me.
that is how I see Bear. Okay, Zora and Chilo.
I have forgotten how to roll. It's been so
Just in the chat, type /r space 1d20. Okay, looks like it's gonna be between. Nope. Okay, 14 was the highest. We're starting with Zap. So Zap, what exactly is the last thing you remember? You should let us know.
The last thing I remember is being loaded up by a Dustnor and then throwing me in a cage after going duh. And then after I was thrown into the cage, it was full of multiple different types of berries, and I ate all of them in probably like the span of 2 minutes.
Yeah, you were very
Gaining,
hungry.
like, which I calculated it. I ate, I believe, over 10 times my body weight.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, you should be dead now, but I think you're just him. You can just do that.
For all intents and purposes, I currently look like a large volleyball.
Yes, a large. I don't know if we ever established what color Navolian Tynamo is.
I feel like what is it? He'll probably change to a more brownish color over time. But the Volian Dynamo, from what I'm thinking of, is it's more of a like nutrient deficiency than a outright different form.
So you're more pale than anything.
Yeah,
Okay. So you are just like a giant volleyball.
He's a
So
and
volleyball.
then
You know what
also
that means, Chad. We gotta kick him.
I spat whatever berries I ate, half digested berries out at a what is it? What are they called? The things that Salandit. A Salandit who like lured me over there. I spat a pile of berries at him. And yeah, that's the last thing I remember. I remember just getting knocked out afterwards.
okay, so you got knocked out at that point in that cage, and you don't know how long it's been exactly. I mean, obviously you know it's been about a week, but Zap does not. Um, you find yourself waking up, and you're on this like cold stone floor. You wake up to the sound of like a metal door creaking open. And as you come to, the first thing that your eyes see are some metal bars in front of you, very reminiscent of the cage that you're in, or that you were in. Looking around now, it seems like you're in more of like a jail cell than an actual cage. And there's like a big hulking figure off to your right, sort of sitting in the corner. It looks very beat up. But because of the light level in here, it's a bit difficult to tell what exactly it is. You know it's a Pokemon. You just don't really know what Pokemon it is. But from like its breathing, you can tell that it's like in pain and definitely pretty beat up. And the sound that you heard that woke you up seems to be coming from outside your cell. Far along this hallway, you see what appears to be a Bayonet walking alongside a Swaddle. But across from you, in another jail cell, you can see two other Pokemon. Across from you, there is what looks to be a Venipede and a Zoramite, which you probably wouldn't recognize the Zoramite, just because you don't really know a whole lot. You were pretty sheltered as a wee lad. So there's probably a lot you don't really know. But you wake up in this part, and the big hulking Pokemon next to you, you see like its head move a little bit. You see like the silhouette of its head moving. And it begins to speak to you. And while it's speaking, you can hear the Bayonet off in the distance talking to this Swaddle. But you can't quite make out what it's saying. And this larger Pokemon, much larger than you. Like how big are you? Aren't you like, well, you're a volleyball. You're maybe like a foot tall at this point with how much you've ballooned. Like,
How
what
many
would
berries were in the cage? Because I actually did. I
it was like a dozen, I'd say. It says you're
Okay.
8 inches tall. Okay. This Pokemon is 5 foot, so it's a lot bigger than you. It's like 6 times your size. And its head tilts over and it goes, "Oh hey, that kid, you finally woke up. You've been
You're
lacing
finally
about here
awake.
for a while. A second, are you able to stand, or you feeling all right?"
Uh, I'm going to. I'm gonna like probably like huff a little bit as I try to like as I wake up, and I'm gonna try. I'm thinking I'm like on my side, and I'm gonna try to right myself up, right my rounded figure up onto my like, so that I'm like right side up, and then address the larger Pokemon and say, "Well, I'm awake now. Where in the world are you? We?"
It's it's a place known as the Symphonic Tower. Look, it's not really important. Are you feeling awake? Because we've got to get moving here soon.
I feel awake enough, I suppose.
All right. I don't know what your life has been like up to this point, but if you've ended up here, you've obviously caught their eye somehow. So surely you should be able to fend for yourself, yeah?
I would say I'm sufficient enough.
Right, okay, that works for me. Look, I'm planning a bit of a breakout, okay? We can't stay here. Obviously, you've got your own life to live, so just follow my lead and we'll be able to get out of here just fine, alright?
I'm gonna sort of point towards the two Pokemon I see in the other cage with my tongue and say, are we grabbing them too?
Oh, yeah, we probably should. Are they waking up as well? Hey, you two! And this hulking behemoth gestures to both Chilo and Zora as you two wake up together in the same cell. Hey, are you two awake? Are you two all right?
Huh? What? What? Gramps, is that you?
Hey, I'm not that old.
Ah. What? Who? Who are you?
Look, okay, look, the name's Duke, all right? It's not all that important though. You're imprisoned somewhere, and we're gonna get you out, okay? Are you able to fight?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, probably. I think.
All right, I'm not exactly sure what Pokemon you are. Can't say I've ever seen your kind around here before, but that should be fine. You look like you're plenty powerful.
I'm
He sort of like
terrifying.
tilts his arm.
And I like puff up a little bit.
Oh, can you give me like a tough plus intimidate then?
Yeah.
First roll of the campaign. Let's see what we get here.
I forget how to do it. Oh no.
So on your sheet there should be like a
Oh.
generic roll
There we go.
section. There you go. All right.
And intimidate. Bam. I think. Bam.
Is it
It's
gonna
not
go
working.
through?
Oh.
I've been having problems with Roll20 all day today, so.
Ah!
Okay, so out of a pool of one, you got one. So you puff yourself out. How exactly are you looking intimidating here?
Well, my little soft tufts, they look a little more spikier than normal, and you could probably see like little static electricity puffs coming off of them. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so Duke, he looks over at you and he just goes, "Oh, actually, yeah. All right, I'm sure you'll be fine." Right.
I just I nod and I look very proud of myself.
And Duke stands up out of his corner and he like wobbles over to the edge of the bars, and you guys can all see now that Duke is a Druddigan. Quite a large Pokemon. He has like scars and scratches and like burn marks all over his body. He looks quite injured and not really fighting fit, especially the way he shambles over to the bars. And he goes, "All right, I can't explain the entire plan just yet because he's coming." And he gestures over towards the Bayonet and the Sawaddle. "So just pretend like you're sleeping or something. We don't want to attract too much attention for now, but we'll make things work here once they've left." And we'll cut over to the Bayonet and the Sawaddle. So they're walking down the hall with both of the cells on the other side of the hall. And the Bayonet looks a little nervous, and the Sawaddle is like carrying like a metal pipe in its vines as it's walking down. And so the Bayonet just goes, "Right. So, as I was saying, we were looking for a select few Pokemon around here. It was orders from Tessa. You know, I told you. You do remember Tessa, right?"
Who?
"Who? Oh, Oh, I see. You're testing me, making sure that I remember. Right. Tessa is the governor of Cadogan City. Um, she's our employer, don't you know? We were supposed to look for a supposed one-of-a-kind Pokemon with a special electric feel to it, a special electricity that it can produce, as well as another unique Pokemon that can produce a, a very special, potent toxin. And these three are the best that we've gotten that fit that category. And this bayonet walks up to the bars and he like punches the bars a little bit on yourselves, and he goes, "Isn't that right? You three let yourselves get captured, and you all are going to make nice, wonderful little whatever Tessa wants you for. She doesn't really tell us a lot. Look, we're not really told a whole lot. I don't really know how things work with your father's gang, but are you told a lot? Like, are you?
I'm not in the know.
Oh, you're not in the know either. See, we're kindred spirits, you and I. You're not told a lot. I'm not told a lot. So I'm.
I apologize, but I would like to ask, how close is the bayonet to my cage?
He's right up to the bars. So if you wanted to like reach through and do something to him, you're more than welcome to.
As the bayonet is like pounds my bar and then turns away to address the swaddle, I am going to I'm gonna launch my tongue out and try to hit him with nuzzle.
You're gonna try to hit him with nuzzle. Okay, so I guess go ahead and give me an accuracy roll.
Is there any modifiers I should?
No.
Okay.
I think since he's okay, a 0, yeah, so he's gonna jump out of the way. He's looking at you as he's banging the bars, and you stick your tongue out in an attempt to nuzzle him, and the bayonet jumps out of the way, and he looks at you with this sort of like stinker face, and he just goes, I see. I suppose you're not very happy about your situation. That's okay, though. It doesn't really matter what you feel.
I'll get you eventually.
Do you want to give this prisoner a little bit of a smack real quick? You're more than welcome to.
I'll give him a little scare. I'm gonna start like banging the pipe on the bars.
Okay, so you bang the pipe on the bars. How are you reacting to that, Zap?
Part of me just wants to, what is it? Part of me kind of just wants to electrify. Is the cage metal and like the pipe metal?
The bars are metal. The cage that you're in is made of like a stone.
Damn. Because I don't think it's like conductive to electricity, huh?
What, the floor? Probably not. No.
Well, like the cage, because my first idea was I was gonna try to shock him by shocking the cage and then shocking him through the pipe. But
I do like that. No, I would let you do that. It could travel through the bars into the pipe into Dewey if you want.
That's my idea. What would I
don't
roll
know.
for
I
that?
think I swing the bar with like a string shot though. I don't know if the
Oh.
electricity will go through the string.
Okay, I thought you were using like the little like vine hands that like Bulbasaur gets in the anime. But if you're using a string shot, then that attack would probably like disarm you. If anything, it would like knock the pipe out of your held item slot. But that's probably all it would do.
I'm gonna still go for it. What would I roll for it? Would it be like
Give me like special plus channel.
special
And then
plus?
Dewey, you can go for an evade if you want.
Let's get this. That's a 1.
Okay, so you have to beat a 1 on your evade. Okay, so you retract the pipe pretty quickly, and it flies back over towards you. And the bayonet looks over and goes, "My, you really are a feisty one, aren't you? Look, Dewey, do you mind if I leave you here? You're free to discipline these four however you'd like. I did forget to mention that big scaly fellow right there. He's a little different. We'll be transferring him to a court in Campagin, where he'll be tried. He's part of that meddlesome spirit guild. So he's getting on a bit of our nerves. We caught him trying to sneak in here, and we all descended upon him and beat him like the animal he is. But he'll be out of our lives soon enough. But if you want to discipline these four however you see fit, you're more than welcome to do so. I need to go check in with Rumble a little bit. Oh, did I ever give you my name, Dewey? I've been calling you Dewey this entire time, but I don't think I ever gave you my name.
Nope.
My name's Hans. And if you need anything, just ring the bell over there in the corner. I should only be but a moment. And Hans will stumble out of the room, leaving you alone with the other four in here. And as soon as he leaves, Duke the Drudigan leans over towards you, Dewey, and he just goes, "Right, so, who exactly are you supposed to be? Carrying that pipe around, banging it on the bars? That bayonet seemed to let you call the shots like you were some sort of bigwig. We supposed to be afraid of a pipsqueak like you?"
No, he gave me money to tag along with him. That's about it.
He gave you money?
Yeah.
How much he give you?
It's rude to ask someone's salary.
Well, we're considering it a salary now?
Maybe.
You don't think he's blackmailing you or something like that?
All I know is that he paid me and you're in a cage.
Yeah, well. Does that mean you're associated with him and his gang? That ghost trio of his?
Nope. I met them, was it a week ago?
Wait, seriously? So he just gave you money and now you're just along for the ride?
I mean, I beat up the person beating him up.
Wait, what? He was getting beat up? That bayonet
Yeah, man.
guy?
Some stupid Oshawa with sunglasses.
What? Oh, look, are you really going to associate with some nobody who gets beaten up by a little Oshawott? You're better than that, kid.
Well, he paid me.
All right, you there, kid. Then he gestures over at you, Zap. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, we can go for it.
Yeah, this little Sawaddle shouldn't be that hard to beat up. Especially if we get that other cage open, and all four of us go at him. So look, here's the deal. That Hans fella called you Dewey, right?
Yeah.
Us four, we're gonna break out of here, and we're gonna get back to our lives, alright? You're
Sounds good to
welcome.
me.
You're welcome to try and stop us if you want. But if we get out while you're still in here, Hans is not gonna be very happy with you.
I don't care. He paid me up front.
So what is it that you're gonna do? Are you gonna stand in our way or what?
Nope. I'm gonna take a nap.
Take a nap?
What, you think I'm a hard worker or something?
Well, maybe, if you had this much authority. Why exactly are you calling the shots like this?
I don't know.
You don't even know? What do you mean? All right, look, this is a very weird situation. Zap, I know that these bars aren't very thick. I can probably just smash right through them if I had a little bit more energy. So, for now, why don't you try to wake up that other one, that venipede over there in the other cage? I'm gonna psych myself out here in the corner. And Duke walks over to the corner and he just starts like flexing to try and get his energy back.
I want to throw. Is there a rock or something I can grab from the floor and just throw it at?
Yeah, you can probably toss like a pebble at Chilo. That's fine.
I'm gonna toss a pebble over to the two, and I'm assuming Zora is still awake. Is that right? Zora's just been watching.
Yeah, I was pretending to be asleep.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the two of them to get Zora at least to stop pretending to be asleep, and then I'm gonna go. Then I'll say, "Wake up the venipede, Fluffball. Just he's it's go time."
How dare you? My name is Zora, not Fluffball. You will refer to me as such.
Yeah, Fluffy.
I'm gonna just
We're,
sit on the floor and stare at him, unmoving.
I'm gonna throw another rock. We
I'm,
don't
I'm,
got-
I'm gonna take the rock full force and just not move. Just keep staring at
It's
him.
it's not even like a heavy rock. It's just like an annoying pebble, and it's like, we don't
Yeah.
got all day. We don't got all day. Just wake up and die.
What's my name?
It's Zora. Zora, wake up the venipede.
I just like get a little shit-eating grin on my face before I like roll over to the venipede and just zap him. Hey, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! And I'm like screaming at them now. Time to wake
I
up!
was having such a wonderful dream. I was having such a wonderful dream. There were
Wow.
so many pecha berries.
Well, it's time for
Yeah.
real life.
What do you mean time for? Oh, I'm in a cage.
Look, you're at the top of a
You
tower.
haven't been so good after all.
You're being held prisoner here, and
Yeah,
we're gonna get you out. All right.
Oh boy, that sounds like fun.
All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bust this cage open. Just watch me go. And
Uh-huh.
Duke
know if you
is
can do
going
that or not.
to approach the bars, and he is going to go for a strength plus brawl, and he gets a 5 out of 11.
Jesus Christ.
That's
So he
terrifying.
he like full force slams his body into the bars and they fall down. Dewey, can you give me an evasion roll real quick? Because these bars are gonna fall like right on top of you.
Wait,
Okay, I just needed anything above a 0. So you like combat roll out of the way of these bars as they fall. And Duke just goes, wasn't trying to crush you, my bad. And he stomps over to the other bars, and he's gonna do another strength plus brawl. And he got a 6 out of 11 that time. And he puts 2 big mitts on 2 bars, and he just pries them open, giving Chilo and Zora a method of escape. And then he like falls over, clearly exhausted. He like falls onto his back. And he tilts his head over to
wonderful
you,
day.
Dewey. And he goes, look, kid, I'm part of an up-and-coming guild. If you like money, we can get you money. I don't think you should be wasting your life with these 3 lunatics. Why don't you come with us? It'll probably be safer anyway.
I do like money.
There'll be plenty more of it for you if you come with us.
Alright, fine.
All right, that's good. And
That
Duke
stupid
gets
Hans
back up
guy
to
is
his
annoying
feet.
Anyway.
All right, I'm sick of
Is
them.
it the ghost type?
All 3 of them are ghost types. I don't really think that's the problem.
That's it.
What? Are, are you
Valid point, valid
phantophobic?
point.
Do you not like ghost types? Is this gonna be a
Well,
problem?
Oh no!
yeah, don't put any words in my beak. I'm just saying we all got. It seems like we all were kidnapped, and I was kidnapped by a ghost type, so I'm not gonna be so quick to trust someone who was just working with one. Hmm.
That's fair. You can keep your guard up. But look at him and remember his story. He doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, I think it's fine.
And
Yeah,
dude,
he does look a bit dim-witted. I think I agree with you.
Told me about, you watched him tell me his name.
Yeah, that shows you how much of a nitwit that guy is. He sucks, and I hate him.
Yeah, he does sound
Anyway.
really stupid. Anyway,
I'm used to expeditions through mystery dungeons like these. It's gonna be a bit rough trying to get out of here, especially avoiding that trio. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm not really fighting fit right now. It took the last of my energy to get you guys out of here. But we better get moving. I'm gonna need one of you to take charge, though. You'll be leading this little excursion. But hopefully, by the time we're out of here, I should be able to take the lead.
Oh,
Then if you
I suppose
volunteer.
I know this place.
it would make the most sense to have him at the helm if he's the one with the most knowledge for where we're at.
So I will
vote for
clarify,
that.
Dewey. Up until this point, Hans brought you basically to an elevator at the base of this tower, and you rode it all the way up to this floor. Then you walked through like a small room, and then you were here. That's pretty much all you've seen.
Yeah, all you do is get to the elevator.
Ah, right. There's an elevator in this place. Because we
Yeah,
should be on the third floor right now. We need to get down to the first. Right, I yes, lead the way if you know where you're going.
All right, let's go to the elevator.
All right, so the five of you get to this elevator, and you see there's a slot for like a key card in it. And if you press any of the buttons, a little error pops up that says, "Please scan your key card."
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Right,
Seems
wonderful.
he's gone to a bit of a dead end, unfortunately.
Don't
Did he give
worry.
you a key card?
I have an idea.
All he gave me was money.
Oh, you got an
Right.
idea, little fuzzball?
Yeah. How high from the ground is the keycard slot?
Maybe 3.5 to 4 feet.
Can
Like
I
a meter
can
or
I
so?
reach it?
If you jumped, maybe, or you could probably get like Duke to lift you up.
Big guy, lift me up by the keycard thingy.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go. And he lifts you up in his hand.
I'm just gonna like shove my tail into the keycard slot and release a bunch of electricity.
Okay. Okay, I guess give me like give me clever plus channel for this. Okay. So the the voice coming out of the keycard slot goes, "Please enter," like that, and it just like breaks completely, and the like lights flicker inside the elevator, and you feel something like explode in the distance as the elevator completely loses function permanently.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Yeah,
It's
Take the
not
stairs.
good.
Yeah, that means we'll be going the direction that Hans went, so we gotta keep our guard up.
Whoops.
Oh, darn it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to walk down any stairs.
I'm not
Question,
gonna
is there
blame you for trying, Zora. It was a good effort.
Ah,
You were saying,
sorry.
Zap?
Question, is there any like leftover or like residual electricity just kind of zapping or You know,
Probably. I mean, a lot was released.
I would like to reach my tongue up and kind of just slurp up any electricity that might be there.
Okay, have any of you played Pikmin 3?
Yep.
I've
No.
watched it.
Okay,
I've
do
played some of
you
it and watched some of it.
let me see if I can if I can get an image of this. Do you know the whip tongue bulborb?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that.
Wait. This is just it's how I imagine Dewey a lot of the time. Whenever you say, "I get my tongue out,"
You mean
um,
Zap?
or Zap, not Dewey. Yeah, like hold on. Yeah, this guy.
That
My
just looks
my
like a spore bean again.
it's always the spore bean.
Wait.
My mental image is that those what is it? Those blood not the blood I think bloodworms. I think the bloodworms I sent a while ago. But Whip Tongue Bulborb is a lot funnier.
So yeah, you suck up a little bit of electricity, and like, how does this make you feel? All this electricity.
I would say it's like feeling like it's like a hunt like the lack of electricity, you know, is like a it's like a I'm hungry for it, like I'm craving it, and like eating normal stuff kind of like makes it subside, but it's still like I'm depleted of it. Does that make sense? It's like
Mm-hmm. It's like drinking water when you're dehydrated.
yes,
Yeah, so you start to feel wonderful. You feel very invigorated after getting some of
So
these.
we're at the top of the tower.
Yeah, you guys are on the 3rd floor.
Is it open air or is it closed?
No, it's enclosed. And then I'll go ahead and put the name of this place. So all the little mystery dungeons I will have marked on the map, just for future reference, because you guys will be able to come back here later if you so choose. But this is the Symphonic Tower. It is the first dungeon. 26, no, 22.5. There we go. And once you guys step through that other room, that will be the beginning of this dungeon. So, Dewey, you're taking charge, right? You're leading the charge.
Sure.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Sure. So you guys are going through that. No, no. I'm rolling for the floor tile that it's going to start you guys off on. So, you guys are entering through that door that Hans went through, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys go through that door, you're met with another hallway. It's a long, narrow hallway. It's sort of going over the other 2 floors. It's like a like an atrium of sorts that you're above, and you guys are on like a railway hall, or like you know in like a theater they have that like top like staged platform that you can walk across and mess with the lights on. Y'all are basically on one of those. A catwalk. There you go. Why couldn't I remember the name catwalk? I was a theater kid. Are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah, you guys are on like this catwalk, and it seems to be a long way down. There seems to be a lot of space in between floors. Unless any of you could fly, you're not making it down there safely. But straight ahead across the catwalk, there's another door, and then to your left and your right, it seems there are more doors, and it almost looks like this catwalk has a way of rotating, and like changing the orientation of like which way it's facing. So if you guys are on like the southern edge going north, it seems like it has a way of shifting east and west. Oh yeah, box for reference. The any sort of redeem that you do isn't gonna make a sound on the Defiant Traveler streams. You are not gonna be able to jump scare us during Defiant Traveler.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
This
it's
is
not
serious
happening.
business.
I will pay attention to other redeems
Joey.
that you guys do, but the ones that like make
Very
noise
serious business.
or make something appear, those won't trigger. So there's just a heads up for you guys. But yeah, that's the room you guys are in now. And there's no sign of any other Pokemon just yet. Not on this layer, not beneath you guys, nowhere. It's just you five.
I suppose. I mean, there's only one way, like, to just go forward, because there's nothing to like interact. Like, there's nothing to interact with, like lever-wise, to make it turn or.
No.
Yeah, and I doubt we want to fall. Or,
No,
you
I
know.
don't think that would be a good idea.
It's back to get down there.
I don't think Dredigan can fly.
Do I even have wings? I don't think so.
You're
Oh.
little old.
Dredigan
Dribbled
Wait, he
Dredigan-
does. He does have wings. He just can't fly. Or can he? He doesn't
I
have the
think he-
energy to fly right now. End of discussion.
No
Man, I'm-
maze.
I'm
Anyway,
way
you're
too
doing
tired
too
for this.
Push it out a window.
Wait, how high up is the ceiling?
The ceiling is maybe like 6 feet above you.
Can I do the thing that spiders do? Where I shoot string on the ceiling and lower myself down like a Spider-Man?
Lower yourself down. You could try. That's really creative, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, so you spew like a string shot over at the ceiling. That's a terrible word. I shouldn't have used that word. You shoot out this string shot at the ceiling, and you like Spider-Man your way over to it over the bridge, and you start descending downwards, and I guess, does anyone want to give me just a flat alert roll?
I can do that. I'm pretty sure.
Should it just be one of us, or does it not
Uh,
matter?
all of you guys can. It's just seeing if you guys notice something.
The alert. Can you just roll the stat? Am I? Alert.
I think you have to do it in your generic roll section. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So all
'Cause-
of you guys. Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh,
it's
geez, I did
it's
very
attribute. It's attribute plus skill. So, oh, you can just do it without attribute. Okay, so you just want
Yeah.
alert.
Just alert.
good.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't have anything in
Or
alert.
am I just focused on
Oh.
doing?
Yeah, you can do it too, Dewey. That's really funny how you got a pool of 0. You don't have any alert.
Cragging.
Yeah, Dewey also doesn't have any alert. So, Chilo and Zora, you guys hear like a scurrying of sorts, and when you look up at the ceiling, crawling through like a pipe in the ceiling, you guys see what looks like an Alolan Rattata, and it like crawls over on this pipe over towards Dewey's string shot, and it sort of whispers to itself, and it goes, I didn't think that they'd be able to escape like that, but you know what we do to those that try to escape, right? And it begins
I
to
want
nibble
to-
on your screenshot, on your string shot, not your screenshot.
Reach out. I want to very audibly warn Dewey about his imminent fall and also start calling the Rattata really mean names to try and distract it. Because it's not like through the string yet, right? It's like it's nibbling on it, but it's not like fully broken.
Yeah, it's nibbling on the string.
Okay, so I want to try and taunt the Rattata and also make it apparent that there's a rat in the ceiling.
Okay, so how are you gonna taunt it? Let's hear that.
Man, oh man, I really hate for a big stinky rat who loves eating string to be up on this ceiling. Just be like completely of like apparent that I know that he's there and have it be like a really cheesy dumb insult. Like, man, I'm not the biggest fan of Rattata, especially a lowland Rattata that like to eat string shots.
Oh, you're cheeky, aren't you? Well, after I'm done plummeting your friend to his death, then we'll deal with you.
It's
And the
funny you
rat
mentioned being cheeky when you've got such giant and apparent cheek pouches on the side of your face.
the Rattata will like flick its tail against the ceiling, and two more Rattata are going to crawl out from the pipe, and they jump down on the bridge. And the first Rattata goes,
All right, let's see how you do against my boys.
as the Rattatas look very willing to beat you up right now. So this is going to be a combat start.
It seems I've misjudged the situation a good bit.
So there are two Rattatas. There are two Rattatas down on this bridge, and there's one Rattata chewing on Dewey's string shot. I think you guys have to put your token down first in order for me to add you to the initiative. We'll add a turn for each of them.
Right. There we go.
Is there an initiative button? I forget.
In your roles, there should be one that just
there it
says
is.
initiative.
It's next to accuracy.
Yeah, there you go.
How do you put your token down again?
You click and drag on the name, and you drag it down onto the board. The name of, like, where it says Zora, you just click and drag Zora onto it.
Where the characters are.
Where the characters are. Thank you.
Yipper. There's the little goob.
Taco!
You got one. Dewey got a 1. Zap got a 0. And let's see what the other guys get. So Duke. What did he roll? He also rolled a 1.
This
And now
man
for
is
the
min-maxed
rats.
for brawl and strength.
Yeah. One of his moves can do up to 12 damage.
Oh god.
And that's without even critting.
That is one fat rat.
Okay, so they each got 1. Oh, the roll sound is playing multiple times, and I know exactly why that is. I have the Roll20 open in a different browser. Okay. Oh, whoops. Wait, what? What is? Why is that there?
What happened?
What?
Huh? Okay, well, it's gone now. Okay.
Oh yeah, I see it now. What the...
Don't know what that was about. Okay, so starting off combat on this bridge in front of you guys, there are 2 rats, and there's 1 rat on the ceiling. Chilo, we're starting with you.
Alrighty. Well, I believe the first order of business is to get the big rat away from having my newly made ally hit his head on that very faraway floor. So I am going to attempt to shoot a poison sting directly at the rat, trying to knock him off of the ceiling and knock him away from the string.
Okay, let's see poison sting. Poison sting is a ranged attack, right?
Mm-hmm. Ranged and poison.
Okay, I'm gonna move the rats over here. It's easier for me to work with them this way.
And one more question for modifiers. When it asks me for that, do I just put a 1 or do I put a
No,
number?
it's just a 0. Modifiers are if you have like a status effect affecting your chance to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a 2 on your poison sting. So poison sting is a range, so you can't clash. Instead, the only thing the rat can do is try to evade. So as the rat is chewing, or the Alolan Rattata, as it's chewing on the string shot, it's going to notice you firing this poison sting at it, and it's gonna try crawling back into the pipe briefly, but it completely fails, and you nail it with this poison sting.
Bang. Chew on that, fat rat. I believe I rolled the poison now as well, because he is not a poison type, as well as damage.
Yeah, you roll damage, and then you'll roll the chance dice for poisoning him.
Mm-hmm. So that is okay. It's asking me for his defense and special defense. Do I just
He has 1 defense.
sweet? All
So that's
right.
2 damage. You pretty seriously injure that rat. Oh shit, okay. So in order for a status effect to hit, you have to roll a 6 on any of your chance dice. And that green box around the 1 in there is indicative that you rolled a 6, and you can see it when you hover over it.
Mhm.
So you
Okay.
poisoned him. Good job. He is poisoned. So I believe that means at the end of his turn, he is going to roll yeah, 1 point of damage at the end of each round. Right. So he will take 1 damage after that. So I will indicate that he's poisoned right there like that. Okay, so that is it for your turn. Fantastic. Zora, it's over to you now. You've got these 2 rats standing in front of you on the bridge.
Can I just like semi-barrel into one and use spark?
Sure, go for it. Are you going for the one on the left or the one on the right?
Which one's closest?
You can decide. We'll say the left.
I'll hit the left one then.
All right, that works.
You roll your accuracy dice, right? In the move.
Yes, you roll the accuracy dice first.
Okay.
So that is a 2. I guess it'll try to evade that as well. It gets a 1, so you do strike it with your spark.
Okay.
You
I
slam
will-
into it and release a volt of electricity.
Haha. Take that, stinky rat.
I love the insults. Keep them coming.
You all don't have to be so mean.
Well, maybe if
Oh,
you
you do
weren't so
0
too
damage,
happy, it wouldn't
though.
happen.
So, you're so
Oh.
tiny and fluffy that you don't even injure it. But
Don't-
you do
unless-
paralyze it.
Don't unless I guess if it rolls a 0, I guess. But I thought like you always deal at least 1 damage. Or is that just with defense? Like if you roll a 0 with your damage, then it does like you do 0 damage. I just
Yeah,
wanna be sure.
you do 0 if you roll a 0.
okay.
Clashing is what does 1 damage no matter what.
Okay.
Which the rats ain't clashing. So you do 0 damage, but you do paralyze him. So that means his dexterity is effectively -2, which means his
Haha.
dexterity is 0 right now.
Stinky rat
Uh,
is now
So
silly
I-
stinky rat.
I don't know if he can dodge anymore. Let me see here. No, that
gonna
rat
sting
can't
there.
dodge anything anymore. He's completely stationary. But Dewey, it's your turn. You're maybe at level with the rest of the group right now, with your string shot. And the rat is getting a fair bit through your string shot. If you keep trying to go down, you're probably gonna fall.
get back on the bridge then?
Yeah, you can swing over to the bridge. We won't count that as your action.
Okay. Well, I'm pissed at the one up there on the ceiling. But I can't do anything because all my moves are physical.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Unless a Vine Whip has like a reach.
I'll say Vine Whip has a reach. I think that's fine. You can definitely hit him with Vine Whip.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and Vine Whip the one on the ceiling.
All right. So give me a roll to hit. Is he debuffed at all from poison? I don't think so. No, he's
You
not.
don't get accuracy modifiers because of the stab, right?
No, it's just purely damage. Okay, you get a 1, so he'll try to evade you. He got a 0. All right, roll damage. This rat is really bad at dodging.
Hi, TBA.
Okay, so 2 damage will take him out. So you smack this rat with Vine Whip, and as you hit him, he just drops from the ceiling and he falls all the way down.
Oh no, I was gonna try and make an attempt to like stop him from falling
Oh,
all
do
the
you want
way
to try to
down.
catch him?
Yeah, I want to try and catch him.
Okay, how are you gonna try and catch him?
I'm gonna I was gonna try and like curl into a ball and like use the momentum to roll off and like knock him over onto something instead of just falling all the way down. Kind of like ricochet him back onto the bridge.
Gwen Stacy moment? I don't know
Yeah,
what
Spider-Man
that means.
with him falling.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna roll up into like a little pill bug ball, and you're gonna slam into the rat as he's falling.
How are you doing,
Mhm.
TBA?
So okay, so you're jumping off the bridge and you're hitting him, expecting to ricochet back onto the bridge, onto the catwalk.
So specifically in the room, is it just like big circle room, one bridge, and there's like no other space, or is there something that you can land on?
There's 2 little doorways off to the side, so there are the 2 little platforms he could land on.
I'm gonna try and aim to hit him into one of those though.
Okay, so give me dexterity plus clash, we'll say. Or athletic, if you have points in that. I'll take either.
Let me give it a quick check.
Okay, 2 will do it.
All right.
I was looking for a 1. So yeah, you slam your body into the side of this rat, and he flies over to the other platform, and he's just completely out. He has fainted at that point. So we'll move over to Duke's turn. Duke is doing that one thing where he's like clutching his stomach, his like head is tilted down, and he's holding up just like a 1 on his hand because he's completely out of breath right now. So he is going to be passing his turn. So it gets to the other rats. I'll go ahead and clear that 1 rat out of the turn order. The first rat is the one that's not paralyzed. And he's going to go over to you, Dewey. And he goes,
You should know that you can't descend down there. There's going to be that guy, Rumble. He'll see you if you try to do that. So don't be a fool, all right?
and he's going to go for a bite on you. So there's a 1 hit. You can try to evade, or you can try to clash.
Clash.
You're going to clash him?
I'm gonna clash him. I
All
choose a
right,
move,
so
right?
yeah, you choose the move. You won't be able to use that move on your next turn.
Can I clash with the pipe?
Yeah, you can clash with the pipe. He goes to bite the pipe. He goes to bite, and he bites into the pipe. So give me a clash roll.
Good night, Iv.
Good night, Iv. A 2 that will successfully clash. So both you and him will take 1 damage as he like shatters his teeth.
And he just goes, "Oh, damn you! Where'd you get that thing anyway?"
I don't know why he sounds like Hans all of a sudden. You're going to be hearing a lot of the same voice for this campaign. I'm just warning you.
They're all siblings.
So there's that one rat's turn. The other rat is paralyzed. So let's see. Paralysis lasts for 24 hours? Okay. So the other rat, he is a bit paralyzed. He's very, very cross with you, Zora. So he's gonna walk over to you and he's going to attempt to bite you. And he's going to. He can't actually hit with bite. Actually, it's literally impossible. He gets a null on his roll to bite. So, I think he like waddles over to you and he just like falls down because of his paralysis. He can't even like badmouth you either.
I just like stick my tongue out at him and then like wiggle a little bit, like nee 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 nee.
That's the way to do it. Oh
You
man,
suck.
he's gonna be out for a while.
No.
All right, so next up is you, Zap.
So let's see. There's a rat who is borderline can't do anything because he's
Mhm.
paralyzed. He's just stuck there. And then there's another rat who is currently in like a melee with Swaddle.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna ignore the paralyzed rat. I'm probably just gonna like push past it, like. You know how Tatsugiri walks, where he walks like by pushing himself forward with his two front fins?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing right now, because I can't float anymore. I don't have levitate anymore.
All right.
And I'll drag myself over with range, like into range of the one rat, and I'm gonna like a bowling like little catapult bowling ball. I'm gonna use my tongue to fling myself over to the rat that's in front of Dewey and tackle him.
All right, we're getting a tackle here. Let's see it.
Let's get this here.
A 2. Okay. I think the rat is going to see you coming and he's going to brace for impact and he's going to clash with his tackle as well. So he gets a 3. He successfully clashes. So both you and him will take 1 damage.
Gotcha. Is it like a clash versus my damage, or is it?
It's
clash
versus your
my
accuracy.
I see.
So, the defender wins if they match the attacker with both evasion and clashing. It's just certain Pokemon are more geared towards clashing than they are evasion.
I see.
Because evasion purely uses dexterity, for the
There's also the-
attributes, but then
There's also the
clashing.
evasion. There's also the evasion
Yeah.
thing.
There's the evasion stat as well, which but then again there's also the clash stat. So
Yeah.
I'm saying like naturally some Pokemon have more dexterity compared to strength or special. The
Yeah.
rats are one of those. They have a lot more. They're more geared towards clashing than they are evading. So that's your turn. Next up
Yippers.
is Chillo once again. Oh, right. The guy with the poison fainted. So it's the top of the turn order, top of the round. But the poison guy, you just see like the fainted Rattata like cough a little bit, and like a little purple cloud comes out of his mouth.
Ooh, that was a close one. Almost lost my non-lethal streak. Well, looks like you're up next, and I look like fervently at the like remaining rat.
There's 2 rats left. There's
Oh,
a paralyzed one and a non-paralyzed one.
Oh, he doesn't count. He's out for the count over there somewhere. I'm gonna aim for the non-paralyzed one with a rollout.
Ooh, roll out. All right, let's see it.
Oh, just one more question. The way that rollout works is that it gets stronger the more that I use it. Do we count the one that I popped outside of my turn order, or is it just like or is that like a different thing? Because I did
Um,
roll.
That'll be a different thing. You didn't actually roll
Yeah.
damage for that one,
Mhm,
so
mhm, mhm. Yeah, that's right. Just oh no!
a 0. Okay, so your move just completely misses. The Rattata doesn't even have to try to dodge. He's locked in combat with Dewey and Zap, and their fighting moves them out of the way of you slamming with rollout. Although we
Oopsies and
will
miss.
we will jump back to Zap. So Zap, you're sitting there right in front of the paralyzed rat, like sticking your tongue out at him.
You mean Zora?
Zora, sorry. You guys both have Z names that have an A in there. I, Zora is the one sitting in front of him. It is your turn now.
I just like menacingly look down at the paralyzed Rattata. My eyes are like full of just like rage as I like just smash down into him with a tackle.
All right, let's see that accuracy. Whoa, a 3. All right. So this is the paralyzed one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a crit. You critically hit him because he can't dodge.
Murder.
So how crits work is for your damage you get for the modifier on damage you can just put a 2 on there. So you'll have a raised maximum damage of 2 for this. So you can go ahead and do damage. This might just one-shot him.
So do I just roll it normally then?
Um
Or do I roll 2 bonus dice?
you click the damage button on
Yeah.
that move, and then where it says bonus dice, you add 2. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, so you do 2 damage to the paralyzed rat. That's half his health down right there, and he can't really do much of anything. Paralysis is crazy in the early game. Dang.
He's like sitting there cackling evilly as I'm smacking the shit out of this Rattata.
Yeah, so you just like leave a bruise on this Rattata where you hit it. And we'll jump back over to Dewey. So Dewey, your pipe just got bit and it sort of cracked this rat's teeth. But now it's time to lay the hurt on him.
Hell yeah, it's time for the Vine Whip.
Let's see that accuracy. 0. Yeah, you missed the rat completely. And he stares into your eyes and he goes,
Oh, you're trying to hit me with your stupid little vines. You'll have to do more than that if you're gonna best me.
Duke, I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll for Duke. You guys are probably gonna get to hear this on stream since I have to move a bunch of stuff. Okay, Duke is still out of the count. He's out of breath here.
Oh, come on, old man. You gotta move at some point.
Arya, look, they really beat me up for a long time in there. I'm in no shape to fight right now.
Oh.
No.
The rat that Dewey is fighting is gonna go for a bite with his broken teeth. Gets a 0 for his accuracy. So he just completely misses. He chomps a bit too early. Doesn't even get anywhere near you. And the other paralyzed rat can't hit any of his moves. So we're not even gonna do his turn. So it's back to you, Zap. Oh, did we lose Bear?
Sorry?
It's your turn once again.
Sorry, I was reading something on my phone. Like, I got a text. My bad.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm gonna... The rat that I'm currently engaged with Dewey, I'm gonna try to, like... I'm gonna try to nuzzle him by just, like, a little bit of sparks come out of me as I try to just, like... hit him with my body as best I can to try to, shock him. And
Yeah,
we'll
go
roll
for it.
accuracy. We got a 2,
Oh,
baby.
it's you both have Nuzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Reba.
poor early encounters.
Bear has
All right,
Nuzzle
so
and I have Spark.
that's what it is. Okay, both of you can paralyze. Oh, I didn't realize how nasty it's gonna be because 2 of you can paralyze and 1 of you specializes in poisoning. Oh, okay. So you're going for the non-paralyzed rat.
Yes, the non-paralyzed rat in front of Swap.
Okay,
Or
he's gonna
dude.
try to evade. He gets a 1, so you do hit him. You can roll damage on that Nuzzle.
Yeah, I would get 1 bonus die because it's stab.
I think if
And
you have
then-
the stab box checked, you don't need to worry about that. It'll automatically put it in for you.
I don't know because
Stab
I'm
box?
looking at I'm looking at it right now.
If you unlock the move,
Oh, I
like,
need to. Yeah, hang on. Cancel.
You can.
There we
yeah,
go.
There you go. You got it.
There we go. So 0 bonus die, and you said his defense is 1.
Yes, his defense is 1.
Lickety.
2, that'll knock him out. He's completely out after that. So he faints. You schnock that rat out cold and clean.
Hell
So
yeah.
there's only, in fact, I think combat's just over at that point because there's 1 rat left and he's paralyzed.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I just imagine you 4 like approach him in like a circle, like a little huddle, and he's just down there paralyzed. Like a single tear like falls from his eye.
I'm gonna make sure this hurts you a whole lot.
I would like to. Can we interrogate the rat?
Yeah, you're welcome to, but remember he's paralyzed for a day.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah,
He's paralyzed. That means he can't defend himself.
Okay. So, all right, yeah, you can interrogate him. Go for it.
What are you lot doing here?
We're working with the ghost trio, working for Tessa.
What plans do you and those 3 have?
I don't know. We were just told that we needed to deliver the prisoners to Campagin eventually. But we were gonna do that in like a day or 2.
All right. Final question. How do we get out of here?
Well, trying to descend in this room is risky. Rumble will probably see you, and then you'll be finished. Go out through the door ahead of you and look for the staircases. Shouldn't be that hard.
Not gonna have-
was pretty helpful.
I'm not gonna have to come back here, am I?
What do you mean, come back here?
If those stairs don't lead to where we want to go, make no mistake, I will push you off of this catwalk.
Okay, can you roll tough plus intimidate?
Yes, sir. That's a 1.
I promise the stairs will take you to the exit.
I'll believe you for now. And I'm gonna start pulling myself towards the doorway that leads to the stairs.
All right, are the rest of you gonna follow?
As
Yes,
Zap
they
walks
did,
away,
right?
can I push the rat off?
What? No.
Unless anyone wants to intervene, yeah, I don't see
Severely
why
against
not.
killing these rats at this point in time. Oh!
Chillo's just like Chillo just sees Zora about to like push the rat off, and he's like, no.
Don't do that! Wait!
I push.
Yeah,
All I heard was
you
push.
push the rat off. So you push the rat off, and like a couple of seconds go by before you guys hear just like a splat on the ground.
Oh, that didn't sound comfortable at all.
There's like a little bit of cracking to the noise as well.
Ooh.
Maybe some snapping.
I just like slowly
Darn
turn back
it.
to everyone. I heard push.
Zap is,
I owe
Zap's just gonna.
Scorch $50 now.
Zap is just gonna look at Zora and go, "You have very selective hearing."
But you said push. So I pushed.
I said I'd push him if I had to come back if he was lying.
Well, I don't know.
Well-
Beck. You did say push.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, for the
Eh.
record, you guys get 3 experience points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rewards.
Zap's just gonna shrug and like go back to walking towards the door and go, they kidnapped us anyway. I doubt anyone's gonna be missing them much.
Rest in peace. You won't be missed.
Yeah.
We get like a cutaway to the rat family. Mom, when's dad coming home?
Yeah. So
Oh,
like
sweetie.
yeah, 2 weeks from now, that there's like 2 Alolan Raticates sitting in like a nice little house on a hill, and
XP guild points.
yeah, like one of them's wearing like a pearl necklace, the other one has a tie, and the one with the tie is like, man, I really hope our son is doing okay out there in the world. Oh, honey, I'm sure he's doing just fine. And then it cuts to just like
Oh,
the
she's
pile of
your
gore.
captain.
I have no
Okay,
regrets.
so you guys go into the next room, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so in this room, it's like a square-shaped room that splits off into 3 other directions where you guys are at now. So 4 directions total. You guys came through the south door. There's an east door and a west door, and a north door. Whoops, I don't know why I worded it like that. So there's a door in each direction. You guys came from the south, and in the center, there's like a giant instrument. It looks almost like an organ, and it's connected to these tubes that shoot all the way into the ceiling. Which the ceiling here is like it's like a glass dome, and you can see there's like a large horn above this ceiling. Connected to the tubes.
Ooh.
It's quite a large piano.
I've heard of this instrument before. This is what gives this tower the name Symphonic Tower. Back when humans were still around in Novelo, they would come here and play music through here, which would broadcast it around the region. It's some sort of weird alternative to radio, I think. Yeah, I don't really know how it works.
It's quite cool, actually. Or do they have any good tunes? I try to like I go to press some of the keys in the dang thing if I can like reach them.
Yeah, you can jump up onto it and play some of the keys if you want. I'll probably have you do a roll for that.
will,
Let's
yeah.
get like maybe let's do dexterity plus perform. Or no, just perform. You don't need dexterity, just perform. Do you have any points in perform?
I do not, but I
Okay, then we'll do dexterity plus perform. Okay, so you play a tune, and it seems whenever you step on these keys, it's like a loud sound that comes through. It's almost like a pipe organ, and you play a string of notes for sure. It doesn't sound bad. It sounds decent, but it's not like you're playing a song. And you feel pretty proud of yourself if you're playing something like that.
Oh wow, this thing's quite loud, but it's cool. I'm gonna hop off of it then.
They probably know that we're in this room now. That sound definitely traveled through the rest of the building.
Oh, I didn't really think about that. Darn it!
We
Darn
hide.
it!
At least it sounded cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, there's no point in hiding. We should just try and get through the rest of this. Just push through. With the 5 of us working together, nothing can stop us.
Yeah, the 5 of us.
Why'd
Is
you
that
say like
shade I
that?
hear?
Do we
I
have to
mean-
paralyze you too?
Yeah, well, was that a jab at me?
I think he's calling you old, sir.
I'm not old. I'm just
You're
tired.
out of shape.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, so which door do you guys want to head through?
Well, my friends always told me that the best way to go is to go forward. And if you look at a compass, north is the one that's at the top, and that's the one that would be forward in this specific instance. So I say we go north.
Which way's north?
Yeah, up. I think. Wait, no. I have forgotten.
Hmm.
I'm gonna point at a random door and say
Do we
that
go
one's the
east
north
to
one.
west
I got
across
that.
the
Yeah.
bridge.
No, you guys went south to north. So north would be the door forward.
Okay, so forward.
Forward.
So
Onwards.
you guys go forward.
Onward.
And as you open the northern door, you guys reach a staircase.
Whoa.
And go down to the next floor. So now you guys
How
are on
big?
floor 2.
How big are the steps?
Pretty big.
Do like do me and Zora just kind of like roll down the steps and just bounce?
I-
down? Like
I
how?
would assume so, yeah. Like how tall are stairs normally? They're only like a few inches, right?
The average stair is around 5 to 6 inches tall.
Yeah, and Zap is 8 inches tall, so
I'm 8 inches long.
you're 8 inches long. Okay, so you're like 2
Yeah, so
inches
he is.
tall.
He's flopping
Yeah.
down these stairs. It seems.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you are definitely flopping down these stairs. So you flop downwards, and you guys reach another door. And going through the door, you guys reach another room. And this room is like a straight hallway that leads into a larger, more open room. And there seems to be like a console in the middle of the room, acting as like a pillar. And the console eventually leads up to this like raised platform that then goes off towards the west. And for reference, you guys are coming from the north, but there is another door to the south. But then there, on that raised platform off to the west, there is another door up there as well. And that door, if you look up there and read it, you'll see that like hastily written on like a wooden sign, are the words "Hans's treasure room. Do not enter."
Treasure.
Now, if I were a courteous person, I feel like the "Do Not Enter" sign is 100% something I wouldn't enter into. But knowing what I know about me not liking Hans, I say we go there. I love treasure.
I agree.
Well, are any of you able to reach that section up there?
Well, we got Mr. String over here. I think he could probably get up there.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to string shot your way up there? Okay. As you string shot your way up to that raised platform, can you give me a insight plus alert roll?
Perfect roll.
Okay. You feel like the air get colder around you, and you feel this like swishing, like something moved through the air behind you as you land up there, and you hear like a soft hum, like a Blue. Right as soon as you land.
Do I see the cash?
What, are you just charging right into the treasure room?
Oh yeah.
Seems like a good idea.
Okay. So you charge into this treasure room, and you see that this is like a storage closet. So there's like brooms and mops up here. But then there's like a big shiny treasure chest in the middle. Do you want to crack the treasure open?
Yes.
But what if it's a mimic? I jest.
Fucking that Pokemon Gimme
Gimme
Ghoul
Ghoul.
or whatever.
It's Gimme Cool. I didn't realize I can put Gimme Cool mimics. You did a bad thing today, sir.
Oh
damn it,
no!
But you open this chest, and inside are 20 apples.
Yo.
There is an orange berry in there, and then we're gonna do a random TM. Do you want to roll me a D140 to see what TM this is?
Sure.
So one of you might be able to get a new move right now. Four.
Please
this
let me have
is-
something new.
That's like
This
fucking
is-
Lear.
It's Confide.
Ew.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
finally.
Confide?
And Confide can be
That doesn't
learned
do
by
damage.
Dewey and Chilo. What does Confide do?
The user
It's
tells
Gonna,
the
like, raise special defense or some shit.
the user tells the target a secret, and the target loses its ability to concentrate. This lowers the target's special attack by 1 stage.
That's it?
Yeah.
Hold
That's
on.
kind
Is
of
that what it does
uncharacter for me.
in PokeRole?
Oh, hang on. I'll check.
I'm checking right now. Confide. You just reduce the foe's special by 1. Do you want to spend a will point to reroll?
Please do. God, that's a fucking.
That's a dog shit TM.
Yeah, sure, I'll spend
It's
will
funny
points as
though.
well.
Yeah, I'll let you guys. Anytime you guys find a random TM, I'll let you guys re-roll. We roll with will
Re-roll.
points. 17.
roll.
You're doing D140, right?
Yeah.
Slash R1 140. Yeah, that's what pops up. I also got a low number. Okay, so you got a 17. That. Okay, only one of you can learn this move. That's Brutal Swing.
Please.
Brutal sweet.
No, I
The
think that's
only
what
one that can
Chilla-
learn Brutal Swing is Zora.
Huh?
Yo,
Fear
yo.
me.
So, do you want to re-roll that, or do you want to go with Brutal Swing?
I'll go with it. I don't want to use more will.
Okay, so you find the TM17 Brutal Swing.
Okay, so am I able to get back down to them safely without an encounter?
Yeah, you can jump down safely.
Okay, I'll give everyone 5 apples.
Yo, you guys get 5 apples. That's the currency. You guys got money.
And I'll give
Apple.
Zora the brutal swing TM too.
Do we know what TMs are? Like what they actually like? Because they're CDs. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, they're little discs, and we'll just say that for the purposes of this campaign, we'll say that they're little like little gummy discs, and when you eat them, you learn the move.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna
guess
say.
that's what
No,
I'll
I-
work with.
So can I just like
Funnily
immediately
enough-
shove it in my mouth?
Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
We've
I
acquired
just
We've acquired the
So-
first lethal move, everybody. The first lethal
yeah.
move.
I just
It's
checked
time to
it on
kill.
PokeRole. It's an AoE lethal move.
What,
time
to
what does
kill.
it? What does it do?
So it's
just
a
put
dark
it
type
in.
move that hits all foes in range. Its accuracy is dexterity plus brawl, and its damage pool is your strength plus 2, and then it's just lethal. but it's
Do I-
just an AoE dark type lethal move.
Do I just
The
add that
animation
to
in
my
game
moves?
is usually
Yeah, you can add that to your moves, but you can only have a number of moves ready to go equal to your insight +2. So you can replace a readied move with that right now if you wanted to.
So
Yeah,
insight
Bear put in the
+2.
screenshot.
So since
In-
I have
Yeah.
2 insight +2, that would be 4. So I could just have it on.
Yeah, you can have 4 moves total, and you only have 3 moves right now. So yeah, you can just slot in Brutal Swing if you want.
Okay.
And it doesn't hit your allies either. So Brutal Swing it hits a bunch of dudes.
I will work on filling out the thingy.
Okay. So again, you guys have there's one more door to the south that you guys can go through.
There's nothing else in this room, correct?
Nope, it was just the console, which you guys can look at if you want. I don't know if any of you would be able to make heads or tails of that, but can
I mean, I got a
Project use
clever
electricity again.
I got a clever score of 2. Let me check that.
Okay, so you look up at the console. Roll me clever plus insight, or insight and clever, I guess. Or you can't do that. You have to do clever and
A skill.
I guess just clever then. It would just be clever.